Hey, what's going on everyone? This is YoeYoursTruly back with another video, and today we're gonna be doing some gadget offlane. So we haven't quite done it yet, and it's quite different, or actually very different from what we usually play in the offlane. But it's a very fun pick if you know how to make that work. So today I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to make this fun kind of off-meta pick work in the offlane. The funny thing about Gadget Offlane is that in this patch, it was specifically nerfed because it was a little too oppressive in the offlane apparently, so Minister decided to take it down a notch by a little bit. But overall, just looking at what they changed with her, I think she still has great potential in the offlane as an off-meta pick. You just have to like change your build items, because something like World Breaker is something that's really good for like offlane mages trying to go more of the tanky route. But ever since they changed the the scaling on this, and now it's based on bonus HP and not maximum HP, you can't really build World Breaker as kind of like a core first item anymore. You have to actually change your build order up, or else you're gonna really lose out on damage, right? So what we're gonna be doing is essentially we're gonna be building Hollow Way. That's gonna be our main sustain. We're gonna build into Megacosm because we need that item to make sure we have good consistent damage and whatnot, and that's when we get Megacosm online. That's when we start to build more into the actual tankier kind of gadget with like the Lifebinder, Truesilver, Bracelet, or Tainted, Scepter, and like World Breaker. So World Breaker is gonna be a great capstone item as like a first item, just not gonna be great as a first item. So that's why we're going for the Megacosm first, because I sort of like the better item to go 100%. And we are against a Fey Mao. He's actually someone that's a little bit better against the gadget because he has the shield, he has the mobility and whatnot. So that's the one thing we have to be a little bit mindful of. He can jump on this anytime he wants. But we're gonna be eventually, once we get Megacosm especially, that's when we can really like bully this Fey Mao a lot. For that, he may be able to eat up our damage with the shield and whatnot, but Megacosm is gonna be that power spike item to really kind of bust him down every time he tries to walk up to us. So now our goal is we're gonna be trying to be as selfish as like we can and keep farming up, right? That's the whole thing with the gadget offlane, is you pick the range offlane to really bully your opponent, deny them resources, and try to get some really easy poke on them, right? So that's what we kind of be doing in this matchup. He's gonna be published on me, and that's kind of what you want to do, because you don't want the range offlane to get a wave advantage against you, right? So by doing this, he's actually going to keep up in CS, but that's why we play around with the Megacosm power spike, because that's what we want, to be able to actually bully him and be a lot more kill threat against him, 100%. Looks like the Fey Mao is going for the left river buff. That's why I'm trying to be a little careful. I think he's going to go for the Fey, and indeed he did. But by him making that rotation, he's actually going to be losing these minions. So I'm going to be trying my best to push this out, making sure he missed all these CS and whatnot. So you got a kill right there, but he's missing all these levels and minions by doing so. And he's still sitting mid by the looks of it. Alright, there we go. Now he's starting to walk back over to left lane. And since he made that rotation, I'm also gonna get a very nice free 2 buff right here. I did want to back sooner than later for my Hollow Way, but if I can still kind of farm pretty nice and good, I don't want to like lose that, right? Okay. There was a certain punch on the way. I have to blink out last second, but I baited the crunch to go all the way in and hopefully be able to clean up right here. I think it not get the Fey Mao, unfortunately. Hoping he was gonna go for the clutch because he blinked and on B, or maybe he didn't know that, but I think he can assume he did that, right? But because he went for the Fame out first, that has his on B up and his blink up, he's able to just get out. So I think that would have been a kill at least on the clutch if he just went for him first. But now we got Hollow Blade, now we don't have to worry about getting this item too late. This can passively just stack up on its own now. Now we can focus on building out Megacosm, and once we get that item, like I said, we're gonna be seeing a very good spots. So he have a kill, but we're up on CS and levels against the Fame Mouse, so we have the edge on him, believe it or not. And he's rotating a lot to mid for some reason, so he's clearly my fave because he can actually be a pretty big menace to her, but he's missing all these minions and whatnot because of that. And look at that, we're level 2 now. I don't want to use ultimate until he uses his B, and so he hadn't used that at all, so if I use my ult, I'll use for nothing, because he'll just get out for free, right? Actually trying to do it back right there, so we'll stop it. So at this point, I'm just using my Q every time he walks up to CS, because it's actually very easy to just hit the Fame Mao if he's just walking up to CS, because I know exactly where he's going, right? So now he took it back right there. He's going Bracelet for some reason, which is not actually the best pick against the Gadget Offlane. I will maybe just gone Dread or Mind Razor, because if you've gone Dread, he has that magical armor, but he has Mind Razor, so he can actually keep shoving his wave in really fast, so it makes it hard for me to match that, right? I tell them, hey, the left lane is missing, be a little careful, and actually he's over there, but it doesn't hurt to like let your teammates know. And I play mana and health pods, so like I'm actually like even with him-ish for the most part, so he's actually going for the 2 buff, I think. He just uses it on B, so now we just do that ultimate, we do a lot of damage. We're gonna just keep poking him out. Does it get him? Okay, we release Strafe right there. So that's the one thing that I have to be really careful of, is he does have an execute, so unless I blink, it actually can be a little tricky. But that's just me sort of limit testing anyways right there. But that's how much damage we're able to do with just Codex. Imagine once we get Megacosm, that's when we'll have a lot more kill threat. So you get to see the damage output we have right now, and so like once you can do that comparison once we get Megacosm and whatnot. He's not exactly building tanks, so he's not building any defenses really against us, while we're building a lot more damage, so that means that we'll be able to really bust him down pretty easily. So definitely, ideally, we're gonna want him back for the Megacosm power spike on this next pack. So for now, we'll just kind of focus on farming and whatnot. For some reason, didn't use his on B immediately, so I was able to get a very nice root, and we just got a kill right there. So that's very, very good right there, ladies and gents. Getting our jungler fed with the Fame Mount is definitely very ideal. Because I just don't need kills, I just need to like just farm in general. So if I can give all the kills to my jungler and mid lane, that would be the most ideal. 100% for us, ladies and gents. It seems like the other lanes are so big problem, so I want the jungle to get stronger so you can be more equipped to deal with all of that, right? Okay, he has Basilisk, so he technically had the first item on us. Oh, he's just chasing us pretty hard. But he's letting the wave just push in. Like, see how my wave is pushing in? He's losing that CS and like the tower right there. So that's actually very favorable trade for us right there. Because I was sort of wanting back, but I was trying to be greedy for Megacosm. But we're not gonna quite get it just yet. But since he's gonna chase us down to a tower, might as well take that back right there. And look at that, he's already very infamous, so he has the back. So that means I can kind of clear this wave out and sort of look for a freeze. Oh. I missed that minion right there. I think tier buff is up, yep. So I'm actually gonna go snag this really quickly. Because I definitely have time to do it before Fame get back into lane. There we go, nice and easy. So he's very keen on just shoving this lane now 24/7, so we're going to be using our abilities to hit the wave as well. But by him doing that, that means I can actually get a nice freeze on the left side. But it seems like just Fame just wants to constantly push his lane in and look to roam. So instead of freezing the wave, I might be looking to sort of keep shoving this out to punish the Fame rotations. Okay, yeah, it does look like they were on the mini plan by the looks of it. Is he actually trying to do the triple camp? He is. That's very interesting he decided to do that because he's very because from doing that. So yeah, he took his camps, but I'm gonna actually just push this out and I may be able to get a T1 tower because of that greedy play by him. 100%. So I might actually use my ultimate right here, just make sure this shoves in as fast as I can before anyone comes over to defend. So now this wave is shoved in, I can start DPSing down this tower. Should definitely be gone in just a sec. That's definitely a lot of gold I just got for free because Fayemal decided he's gonna go for the shipwreck camp. Now that we got get Megacosm, we're gonna actually be able to kill this Fayemal because he's sort of been just kind of knowing us, just kind of like farming and whatnot. But you cannot ignore this Megacosm power spike right here, 100%. So now we're gonna really start putting in the work against him. We're picking up Soulbearer because I think Stasis would be maybe a little bit better for this kind of build, but I really want to just go all in on the lifesteal component with Lifebinder Soulbearer, so that's why I'm going with Soulbearer this game. Trying to let my Faye know whenever this Fayemal is missing because he's definitely going to be trying to gank her a lot mid. Speak of the devil, I'm actually gonna rotate to that Because they're gonna maybe try push for a T1 mid, so I'm definitely gonna clear that out, making sure they don't get that quite as easily. This Fame out is very and very dead, I think, unless she just blinked out last second. Doesn't that actually have the kill threat the 100 seals us? That's why I was actually wasn't too afraid of her ulting us, because we always have the blink to get out if she does a little bit more damage than we think she does, but she actually does not have enough kill threat against us yet in this game. So I'm not gonna actually go clear tier buff, and then I'm gonna clear this left wave before looking the back. Looks like it is going to be clear out anyways without me being there, so I'll take whatever minions I can get, and now I'm going to look back off. So he's going more sustaining, so I might actually pick up Tainted Scepter after Lifebinder. Because going something like the Truesilver Bracelet might actually be really beneficial against, like, let's say, I can use it against the counters who might try to ult me, or the Quench of Victor trying to like CC lock me down. But if this Fame out's doing the sustaining kind of build, I want to make sure I can actually hit that, right? Again, the Fame out is missing, so I think he's gonna be constantly just camping the Fae, I think, this game. I think they don't need me, so that means I can keep pushing left. Someone has to go answer me eventually, right? And that looks like it's gonna be the Quench in this case. Really not that scary. I mean, I'm just kind of baiting this out right here. Did I just kill him right there? Now I'll be looking to blink out. I should have my E in a little bit. And yep, I'm able to hold a lot of people over here, ladies and gents. And look at that, guys. We baited 3 people on this left side because we stalled that super hard. That's why we love Gadget Offlane, because she's just able to really like bait out the all-ins, because she's have a kid that's very well suited for punching people that gets on top of her, right? I don't think we can keep pushing, but we can definitely try. I mean, as soon as the other laners show up, we might have to just back off instantly. But it seems like no one's actually coming to respond to us just yet. We might actually die for this inhibitor right here. Yeah, they all took way too long to get us. So now we just skedaddle out here. Because we have a Fade that unfortunately DC, she wasn't doing too bad, so I think she just saw a crash. So hopefully she does come back, because it's a very winnable game. Because we got an inhibitor at 18 minutes for the Gadget Offlane. So we are definitely putting in the work today, ladies and gents. Next, so we take it back, we get Lifebinder, and definitely, I guess we go for the Tainted Scepter, because we're actually not too worried about CC right now. I just want to make sure that we feel a little bit more damage at the moment, so definitely let's go grab Tainted Scepter. That'd be good against the Quench anyways. It's just so have, and the counters actually too, so it's actually very good against the team comp, because they have a lot of life steal, either on the kit or on the items they're building. So I might have to go defend mid, because the Fae is still not back yet. So definitely abusing the fact that we have a mid laner not in the game, so they're trying to like push out the lanes and whatnot. But at least we got the early left inhibitor, so that kind of acts as the heal in that lane constantly pushing. That means I can be elsewhere on the map, right? So I might be just pushing out mid. There is a certain victor right here. You would just use your E right there. So if I get a nice root, I can maybe alter immediately. Very much making a push left, but I think we just have a lot of good pressure right now. Nice, very easy kill right there, as you guys see. I'm gonna use all right here because there's no way we just walk in, let him walk in for free like that. And look at that, we got a very easy kill right there. Oh, almost. There we go, ladies and gents. We are making these plays indeed, even without the Fae right here. Can't really push anymore because we are very oomph right here, right? So we'll take this victory lap. We're gonna definitely back right here. Pick up some items and whatnot and look to kind of push out again. So definitely with me and Faye now, we are actually very strong together, 100%. So I think if both me and Faye play together like this, I think we can pull out ahead with the W. We want to make sure we can just keep taking advantage of this tempo we have with the left inhibitor down and having these kills up. Because I think as the game goes on, it's gonna be much harder to actually hold on to this lead. So we definitely need to really kind of beat these enemies in the dirt and try to take out as many objectives, towers as we can before the tide start to shift into their favor. So left should be keep pushing by itself, so I'm gonna actually go mid. Because I might have to rotate to right if that fight goes on super long. I'm gonna just try to have this kill threat against this like another inhibitor, so I'm just gonna keep pushing out right now. Because as you guys see, I have plenty of pushing power, so they can't just ignore me 100%. So the only one missing I think is the counters and the counters, and I think the Grux coin should be here somewhere. So we see Crunch on the right side, so that means we can actually just keep pushing this out. This is a funny thing you can do, we can abuse the range. And that is 3 people on this right side, so mid, I mean. So that means we can't really push safely anymore, so we just keep throwing abilities, keep shoving the lane in like mid. I wouldn't want this kill to dash on me, because she's sort of looking like she wants to kill me, but I can definitely punish her 100%. So if that goes nearby, so maybe I can bait it out with her. I think he's out. They just annoy me pushing mid. I can definitely knock this down. One more auto. There we go. Middle inhibitor, because they just totally know me for some reason. So that means that we have another inhibitor back online. I'm gonna go left because we know the left inhibitor is dead. It's gonna be very easy to push back into it. We just need the wave, right? So now that I accomplished my goal mid, I'm gonna go to left, and now I'm gonna be a huge menace and split push into that tower. There we go. Nice, nice. Now that's just a challenge we have to be a little bit mindful of. But Famo can definitely one her down, I feel. So as long as he hanging around, I think I should be fine. And with the Lifebinder, I actually have some decent sustain, so I can keep sustain back up. And there was the Countess looking to try to defend left on her own. Gotta be a little careful because we don't have ultimate and we don't have our full kit, right? Oh, we can definitely bully her right here.
An enemy inhibitor is under siege.
And that's the whole squad coming over, so we're gonna skedaddle out of here. And because we're throwing so much pressure on the left side, my team can actually do the feint too. So I'm gonna actually keep pushing a little bit longer because I don't want them to actually face check the feint too. Yeah, see how punches all the way over there. Fame, I'll just use his B, so I'm gonna use my ultimate immediately on him. All down immediately, use my Crest. I have my movement speed. And look at that, we almost killed the Countess right there, and we still alive right there. Unfortunately, my team lost that because I wasn't there, and they just have a numbers disadvantage because of this fake disconnect. But at least we're drawing people over here, so we can still have that pressure pushing in, and we'll be able to like really, as long as we're alive, the enemy team is not gonna have an easy time at all going for like objectives and whatnot, because they always have a pesky gadget offlane pushing to the towers.
Allied towers destroyed.
Full charge. Have a hat.
Just kind of move away, because here I think is actually right there is the thing, so I'm just gonna back off from that.
Allied tower under attack.
Definitely looking to go push back left. But I need to be careful because they could try to force a prime if they really want to. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna be saying left because they know I'm gonna be saying left for the most part. But that's good, it means we're drawing a lot of pressure people towards us. And that's what we need. I need to split the team apart so my team has a chance to make plays elsewhere. See how Fame Out is going on the counters. I'm actually going to follow this. Just really make sure if they try to force an all-in fight that my Fame Out is nice and safe. Okay, he's trying to follow the punches right here. I can actually go over here. There's no tower right here, so I can honestly just be focusing the tower right here. Oh, that's a bug right there. Like, saw how the tone was kind of aggroing me even though it can't shoot. So that's definitely something I had to probably make a report later. But that's good. We grabbed the left inhibitor because the middle one might respawn soon. So as long as we keep the inhibitors down, we can really just draw people away from doing plays and whatnot. Oh my. I was not expecting her to just blink on top of me like that. So I'm gonna leave. So I mean, that's a kill with blink and a half, so I'll take that 100%. Actually, Fama is looking at the Kira mid, so I'm actually gonna follow. Go for one, but I think Kira is actually very big. But my Fama is also very big as well. So not the most ideal trade, but it's still not a bad trade actually. And finally, I'm gonna go down right there. Only so much we can do when you have everyone trying to focus you, but we'll at least go 1-for-1 with the counters right there. So we are definitely putting in the serious work right now, ladies and gents. Now we got World Breaker. That's actually a very good power spike for this build because we are building quite a bit of HP. So now that we have enough bonus HP that feeds into World Breaker, now we're getting some good benefit from World Breaker 100%. So now we're gonna start to really pump out the damage. Still kind of tinky all around. So big thing is we're now at this point we want Caustica, so until we can get Caustica, we hold on to Hall of Blade, we swap that, and then we get Caustica for the mana sustain, and it's just gonna be the most efficient way to finish out this build right here. It'd be really cool if I can fit in the Truesilver Bracelet, but we need that mana sustain 100%, else we're not be able to keep pushing the waves out as we are right now. So actually, definitely trying to look up the pick on the jungler, and I think they got it, unfortunately. Oh? Still chasing. I'm trying my best to catch up right now. But I think they definitely want to try to do fake the primal, right? Because they really chunked my jungler, so I'm gonna hover primal area. So that means I'm gonna go for one. Crunch is still on it, so they can definitely put some down because oh, one more, there we go. And we have the Fama on the way. I think he can clean up potentially, we shall see. I believe in the ganks Fama jungle. Yep, that's a very dead counters, and he just wins this. He's level up. I've been doing the bullying, so hopefully does this pay off right here. Yep. So because I've been doing so well and not letting the Fame out do much farming, he was able to win that, and I was able to help him indirectly win that. So very nice stuff, 100%. So I think the best play is he can just go for the mid push on the inhibitor, at least get that knocked down, because I think there's enough time to end with the core on the left side wave. That's definitely going to draw attention away from the dual lane about to spawn in. They have to deal with that first, and that means that we can trade and get the mid inhibitor right here. Because the only reason why we've been winning is because we constantly have these inhibitors down playing into our favor. Because, like I said, having the inhibitor down means essentially you have one heal, essentially constantly pushing that lane. And so since we're down a teammate, having an inhibitor down even out the odds, so we have a lane pushing by itself, and that can be elsewhere to make sure we have that global map presence, right? So they might try to go for Primal again, I imagine. So I shouldn't be pushing out lanes. I should help this Fame out, because Punch just kind of wants him down is the big thing. Stand in front of him so he doesn't get out, and that's a very nice kill right there. That's huge. I think Fame out has to back, but before we can do like any objective and whatnot. I might actually go left, because I feel like we can do a prime play, because I'll be on the left side because I'm pushing for the inhibitor and whatnot. So I can split push and push left. If they try to go on prime, we can also just back off and go for it immediately, because we'll always have the mid lane kind of pushing by itself. So I want to make sure I can keep split pushing and whatnot. Fortunately, the Fame out actually looks like he got caught out right there, so things are gonna get a little tricky now for us. I think we're gonna get ganked by the Fame out and the counters, but I think we are fine, I think. It just depends on if the dual lane is coming or not. They're always trying to do that objective. I'll just use all right here because it's obviously very keen on stopping me. Oh, not gonna be able to push in anymore, unfortunately. And he has Primal too, so I actually cannot fight him because that Primal buff is very, very scary, 100%. So I just have to respect that and back off. And we do see a clinch right there. Because I think they obviously want to do Prime right here. Then that means that we're gonna be hovering this side 100%. So in the meantime, we'll just keep shoving out the lanes, making sure we just don't get picked off. So I cleared that one out. They're making a hard push left, so I'm gonna go defend left.
An enemy inhibitor is under siege.
I have my ultimate, so I can maybe really deter. I don't know if I can kill them because they just have that very scary primal buff. Got to be respectful of that. The right lane is just actually shoving in hard, so we might have to go and defend that actually. I'm gonna go defend right. I'm gonna tell my fam out, hey, I'm gonna go help with that and whatnot. So don't think I have enough for Caustica, but I need to make sure I just come back right side ASAP and help defend. I probably didn't blink out there, I just want to be a little careful, right? But we got the kill and kill, that's absolutely huge for us, ladies and gents. Very, very scary stuff with the primal buff, 100%. I'm looking to back off. I'm very, very oomph. Awesome, awesome stuff. That is huge, ladies and gents. That is actually huge. I think we can maybe make a prime play or maybe look to end. I'm not too sure right now. But I do have the back. I'm very oomph and I'm sitting on Caustica. So let's grab that, grab potion. We're at full build, ladies and gents, on the Gadget Offlane. So I think we have to just go for the prime play because Countess alive, she has insane wave clear, so we can't exactly do anything, right? So this is the perfect time to go for this play with them all them dead, right? So and I have ultimate, so like we can definitely bust it down really, really fast. I'll just wait until this gets low, a little bit lower before I commit this. I'm gonna start using ultimate right now. There we go, nice and easy stuff. Oh no, the kill! I got killed by the killer. That's really bad for me to die right there. That's probably the weakest we're gonna be with the prime buff. So I guess I wasn't expecting the kill was just to immediately run that prime, and I just got killed right there. If I known that, I probably reacted a bit better, pop my Crest and whatnot, and maybe live. But I was just not expecting her to be there. So a little bit. That's actually kind of my bad. because we end up having a very good time to do buff, but then we instantly got shut down because we're all low and the kill just kind of shut us down right there. So not ideal, but at least we denied the buff for these people right here, 100%. It just means that they might try to go on primal, but I think we'll be there to help out. Because primal is still a little bit until we spawns up, and we're gonna be spawning up probably right when it spawns, so unless they start it immediately, I think we're in a decent spot. Because the big thing is we denied the buff for them, so we don't have to worry about that objective, but now we have to worry about the primal objective right now. But now we don't have any inhibitors online, unless Winions can get the left wave, because they're kind of knowing that. So I guess Winions are gonna take the left inhibitor, so we don't have to worry about getting that inhibitor again. So wow, they're just ignoring that, because that's gonna do a lot of damage to the tower if they just ignore it. Finally they did answer it, but we got a free inhibitor because no one actually backed for that. Alright, so now we're looking to shove mid / right out. Because we want to try partial for primal, but with the left lane always pushing in, that's opposite from primal pit. We're gonna have that huge advantage working with us, someone has to be answering that lane. So if we can have a 4v4 fight, primal potentially, which is what we want 100%. I think the Fame Mao is just trying to waste our time. I got the kill was super low, so she's so out of the commission right now. End up not being great play right there. I thought the Fame was hovering because I guess Crunch just ignore us, and that's why he was going for it. So he could confirm it, so it's not bad. But I thought we were maybe got a pick on Kira, but I guess it's just really hard to go for that pick without the Fame Mao, because Fame Mao can definitely clean up, but someone like the Murdoch or Decker can't really break in to clean up right there. So we try our best right in that spot. There's nothing we can do against accounts that blinks, Qs, and use the ultimate on us. So we'll see. It may be GG's actually, because that time was actually very long, 42 minute game. And so they might be able to just end the push right here. But all things considered, this was a very good game. So definitely me and the Fame Mao and the whole team just try our best to win that out. But only so much you can do when the Fade just kind of DC right there. So, but I still have a lot of fun, and I definitely showed the potential of this Gadget Offlane build, because she was nerfed, like I said, specifically for the Offlane, but with this build pass that we show off, she is still a very potent offlaner. Like, I think she's so still considered off meta-ish. I don't think she's actually a competitive Gadget Offlane. I don't know, because Gadget Offlane was actually used in like competitive tourneys here and there, so there's some viability for her in the white team comps. Maybe in this team comp it's not the most ideal, like something like if you're doing the Gadget Offlane, it means you need to have a very good frontliner. So if this were to be a more competitive team, then the deck will be someone like a Steel, Victor, and the Fame Mao probably like either go like the Crunch or even Rampage to kind of balance out this overall team comp play. But in terms of damage, we easily top the damage chart, so we definitely been putting in the work and whatnot, and we did our best to try to see if we can close out the game. Right, we definitely had this enemy team on the back pedal pretty much the whole game, and and this is what I mean, like we have to end the game soon, or else we're just gonna lose out in the end, because we only lost that because numbers disadvantage we were just working with, and long death timers means that it's very easy for them to wipe the whole all of us off, and then they have a minute to make an easy push to end right there. So But this is, like I said, very fun build. 100% you guys can try it out. I think Gadget Offlane is probably one of the more potent range offlaners right now in this current patch. I know I did like a mortgage offlane tank build, but with the whole Warburger nerf, I think that build is not nearly as great anymore. So you have to actually play someone that's a bit more of a range kind of menace, and actually has a kit that's actually not bad when people on top of her. So I think Gadget has the most potential to be the best mage offlane pick in my opinion, of course. But the only thing that I would maybe change the build is I think I would love to do Truesilver Bracelet, because that's actually a very potent item, and it works really good for people getting on top of her, try to CC lock her down. But you get this, you get CC shield, and you get the explosion, which does bonus damage to nearby enemies. So it's just in that game I have to go Tainted Scepter. So if you pretty much like do this build and you either choose Truesilver Bracelet or Tainted Scepter for that slot. Maybe there's a way you can fit both of them in, but for my kind of build, I really like the Lifebinder strat 100%, because it just offers a lot of good stats, and it's just really fun to run around Gadget with like shields on you, with like lifesteal and all that good stuff. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments what other heroes, what other builds you want me to showcase. Thank you as always for all the amazing support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.